And then my regular order.
It's preparing to stream.
Okay.
Redirecting. Started streaming. And I'm hoping that there isn't too much of a delay, but showing me that we are actually live.
We are?
We are.
Okay.
That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that we're live, and I see that there is a little bit of a delay. I'm going to try not to look at my face while I'm talking, but I see Gail, Random Life. Thank you, Gail. I wasn't too sure if we were actually live. I'm like looking and I'm going, okay, are we live? Are we not? But yeah, that's cool. So we have about 7 people, I think, looking. Jump into the chat room, guys, if you're watching us live, and leave us comments and anything of that nature. So I'm going to go ahead and actually formally begin this. This is a Video Vixens. Hi, Mary Ellen. Video Vixens live stream. And with me tonight, as you know, these ladies need no introduction. My beautiful, lovely Shelia sitting right there in my screen. She's center. So simply Shelia, formerly Life with Lily. And then next to me on my screen is Marlene, Fab, and Glam. And the 3 of us are going to jump in and we're just going to have a chit chat. So I'm so glad to see you. Hi, Maureen. And I see, oh, Dolores is there, and Mary Allen.
Hi.
And other people. So jump in and ask questions. Hi, Debbie. We're going to just probably let people jump in for about another 30 seconds or so, and we'll open up the topic because I don't want to be live for over an hour. I think that's a little bit too much. So look at you ladies. I'm so happy we're all here. We're all connected. I think before I say anything else, I just want to caution you that some of us, thank you, Mary. I think she's saying 3 beauties all at once. Thank you so much. Anyways, just in case we have any technical difficulties like Wi-Fi going out and one of us getting booted out or 2 of us getting booted out, bear with us because that's happened a little bit last night when I was in Marlene's premiere. I kept getting booted out. It was unbelievable. So anyways, so Marlene and Shelia, I'm going to let one of you jump in and say something to our lovely group here.
Hi, everybody. I can't really see. I guess I can if I look at my phone, but I see Maureen and Mary Ellen and Dolores. How's everybody doing?
And Suzanne just came in. And I'm taking a sip in here. I do not have alcohol in here. This is my big realtor mug full of good stuff.
Well, I'm drinking V8 with Worcestershire, you know what I'm saying, sauce. I'm drinking a fake Bloody Mary. I can't talk tonight. This isn't going well with my mouth.
That's okay. I couldn't hear Marlene talk. For some reason, Marlene, I can't hear you. Are you muted?
You can't hear me?
Now I can.
Okay.
Couldn't before.
Okay.
Anyways, what we thought we'd talk about is the good, the bad, the ugly about PR. Everyone's going to be going, uh-oh, what are they going to say, right? So what kind of questions, did you get any questions at all, Marlene, when you asked that question?
The only question that I received was if we were notified first or if it came in the mail, and if we were notified first, if we just accept anything that they offer me. That was the one question that I got.
Okay. And I didn't really get any questions. I'm just going and basing it off of some of the questions that I've gotten, you know, kind of in the past. And I'm basically on the same idea of that. So since you got that question, why don't you answer that one first, Marlene?
All right. In the part of if I just get PR sent to me, I do not, because I don't have my address. That is Peabody coughing. If you hear her. I don't have my address. I don't have a PO box any longer after we came to the townhouse, so I have to be notified. And I am really choosy on whatever I accept. I don't accept everything that they send me an email for. I turn away probably 90% of what is offered to me. How about you, Monika? Sheila?
Back when I first started my channel, I had a post office box on there, and I got some random things just sent, and I didn't like that. I didn't like not being able to say no, being able to question it. But ironically, one of the random things, and I've been asked about this brush, this is what I do my powder with, and this is what I do my foundation with. And there's some no-name MSQ. I think it was an Amazon person that sent it to me. I wasn't notified, but these are two of my favorite brushes, and I found them on there for like, I've gone back and looked for people. It's like 10 brushes for $8. Those were the only two that were, good brushes, but I didn't like people being able just to randomly send me stuff.
Right.
I wanted to be able to say yes or no.
Right.
Yeah, Gail had posted just now a comment that her only view on PR is that there's a horrible delay here, and I think I just talked over Sheila. I'm not too sure. Are you watching the chat? No, okay. So anyways, let me go back to what Gail just said, because I'm not too sure if I talked over Sheila or not, but Gail said the only view on PR is that when people give good reviews on useless products. And I think that PR in general, there's a blessing and a curse to it. And part of the blessing is that we get the opportunity to try products that we might not normally be able to try, be exposed to, or even afford. And the curse is that if someone sends you something, some of them have stipulations and some of them don't. So to me, I think when I look at the PR, I do get a lot of emails with offers of PR, because they send me messages off of Instagram, they send me messages off of YouTube. And I would say, and I think Marlene said that you turn down 90% of what's offered to you. I would say very strongly, I'm at that same ratio. I really scrutinize the PR. Like, I just got the PR from Open Formula, skincare, very affordable skincare. I looked at it super carefully before I said yes. And then when I said yes, and they sent it to me, they did not say anything about having to do a review, having to do anything at all. They just said, would you try our line of products? And I got super excited because it kind of reminded me of the, I was going to say The Ordinary, but yeah, basically The Ordinary, when they started out, nobody had ever heard of them, and they had all these cool products that were affordable. So I really enjoyed that line. And when I talked about that line in my last video, everything I said in that video, I meant it. There's been stuff I've been sent, and I know Sheila, you can attest to this, and Marlene, because we both talked about it, that we don't even talk about. So I'm not the type of person that wants to trash brands, but if something isn't working for me, I'm just not going to talk it up at all, period. And I think that both of you agree with me on that.
Right. Right when I first started, one of my first PRs was from a company, and I think they were in Israel, and I was brand new to YouTube. I think I might have had like 700 subscribers, and they sent me the products. Well, I don't know. And I went on YouTube and I said, this didn't work, and this just didn't work at all, and I don't like this at all. Oh my gosh, that company emailed me and they ripped me apart. So after that, I thought, okay, I'm going to be really, really careful. But that company that just contacted you, Monika, they contacted me as well. What's it called? Open Formula?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I, like you, I went and I looked at all of the ingredients, and I looked up the ingredients to make sure. When I saw that everything was okay, then I asked him what was his terms. And he said, we just want to send you this and see if you like it. And if you could just give me a feedback, the owner. So I thought that was perfect, because what that means, I could tell him, but I don't have to talk about it on my channel. And to
Right.
me, that's perfect. And just along those same lines, Perricone MD did the same thing. Perricone MD sent me an email and said, we'd love to send you a box with some products. We'd like to send you a gift. And that was it. They don't expect me to talk about it. I even sent them a thank you afterwards, and I never got a response. And they sent me a box probably of $800 worth of products. So there are companies that really don't expect anything in return.
I don't like trying a lot of different skincare. Yeah, the two of y'all know, and many of the people that watch me know, my skin is very sensitive. It's easily irritated. And what I'm doing is working. And so when I get something from a skincare brand, I usually just send them a thank you, but no thank you, because I don't want to go backwards with the way my skin is now. So it's not worth it to me. And I don't like trashing a brand, particularly skincare, because it's 90% of the time it's a problem with my skin. It may work beautifully for someone else, just not me. So I don't feel that I should be trashing a skincare brand when it's probably just my face.
Right.
That's just what I feel.
I can't see anything that anybody's writing. So, hi, everybody. I'm sorry I can't see you. I don't have my glasses on. You'll get a reflection.
They're all saying hello.
Yeah, I'm seeing Elaine. I see Marlene is still here. Peggy, Sheila M, Bella, Leather Rock, Lori.
This is somebody has a question. Maureen wants to know, Maureen Hanson, hey Maureen, she wants to know, how do you prioritize how you test the PR coming in? So y'all can answer.
How do you prioritize the PR coming in that you test?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a really tough one, because sometimes I get sent something I'm really excited to try, and I'm in the middle of trying something else. Like right now, I'm working through an eye cream, a new eye cream that I've been using, and a depuffer. And I just got, and those are the two products I haven't yet tried from Open Formula. Their eye cream and their depuffer. They have these two eye products. I haven't tried them from Open Formula, that because I want to finish the two that I'm currently using, which is from City Beauty. And I really like some of the City Beauty products a lot. I love their masks. Their masks are pricey, but I like those. So I'm testing those, and I want to finish that. I want to finish the eye cream before I start the other one. And I explain that to them when they send me something. The first thing I say is I use Retin-A. I'm not willing to give up on that. I use certain things I'm not willing to give up to try something else. Because like I think Sheila said, I don't want to go backwards when I'm going forward.
Right.
And, and so that's important to me. So I really try to prioritize it and finish up what I'm using. What about you, Marlene?
Yep, I do the same thing. I'm in the middle of using the Perricone MD. I have about 2 or 3 more weeks of it. So I won't start on the next products, the Open Formula, until I finish with and I actually have before pictures. You're going to be so proud of me, Monika.
Gail has to leave. It's 12:30 there. She's saying good night. Lori Abercrombie, Ann Fisher, Bella, and Beauty by Trish Oliver have come in and all said hello.
Hi, everybody. Bye. Is it Gail that's leaving?
Yeah, Gail watched.
Bye, Gail. Thank you.
Gail had sent me a link of Queen Elizabeth's video where she came out and she talked to people in the UK, and I watched that tonight. So, Gail, you have every right to be very proud of your country and your queen. So I thought that was really a great message. I don't know if anyone else saw it. I'm a royal fanatic anyway. So welcome everyone else that just popped in the room. And I think there's another question. I'm trying to read the question. Can you read Dolores's question?
The Baking Diva. Hey, Dolores. She wants to know if we would like an update on Barb and her husband. And I think I can say yes, we would like an update.
We do.
Absolutely.
Of course, there's probably a delay going to be there. So did y'all both answered the question about prioritizing the skincare and the products that come in from PR, right?
Yeah. I think I can't hear Sheila, but I think it's probably the delay on my end more than anything. Was there another question, Sheila, or we're waiting for Dolores to give us an update, right, on Barb?
We're waiting on Dolores. That was the only question so far. So if y'all out there watching have some questions about PR, let them rip, and we'll answer them for you.
One of the questions that I got that I'll mention now is Octoly. I get a lot of questions about how Octoly works. And when you get Octoly, and I say this often, you know, you apply for Octoly, it's hard to get Octoly. When you get Octoly, just because Octoly approves you doesn't mean a brand approves you. So it's like you've got to go through the Octoly process and then each individual brand. And then when you get it, you typically have 21 or 28 days to actually do a review. That is the stipulation. Octoly does not pay us. There's no magic links on Octoly. I don't get paid by anyone that buys the products. The form of payment, as some of you will probably agree, is the form of payment is the product. So you get a free product and you get to choose the products you want and hope that they approve you. They don't always. And then you have 28 days normally to actually put together that review and publish it, or you will get a strike against you in Octoly.
Right. And we pick the products.
Right.
I just got on Octoly. We pick the products that we want. So like right now I had one credit and I was able to pick something, and I picked, it was a new moisturizer from pharmacy. And that was something that I would have liked to try anyway. So I picked it, and I had to write why I wanted to try it. And I was approved by pharmacy. And I feel very happy about that.
Dolores says that Barb's husband, Denny, is still on a ventilator. Barb is sick, and the doctor feels that she is probably positive as well, but they won't test her unless she shows more symptoms, and to please keep praying. Just so y'all know who we're talking about, it's Barbara from Take Control Beauty, and it's her and her husband. Her husband, Denny's very sick with the virus, and he is on a ventilator. And thank you for all of those saying to give a thumbs up.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you for the thumbs
Thank
up.
you.
We have 23 people watching, and keep sending prayers to Barb.
Yeah.
Barbara and her hubby, Denny. I saw her on Facebook. She was on Facebook, and I asked her this afternoon how things were going, and she said that she was sick. She didn't, you know, go into details, but she said that she was sick, and I was like, oh, yeah. It's just, I think it's just awful what's happening out there. And, you know, when we talked about going live, we're thinking, you know, with everything that's going on, this might be a good opportunity just for a number of us to get together and just chat. You know, try to forget a little bit of what's happening in the world if you can do that. I'm doing a video challenge on my Facebook page, video every day in April. And today I did one on how I removed my nails. Yesterday, how I covered my gray. You know, I'm not trying to do serious topics all the time, but just because it isn't covered or talked about doesn't mean it isn't near and dear to our hearts. That's for sure. So
yeah.
Teresa just came in. Lynn, I think Lynn, are you leaving, Lynn? Is that what, or Lori, one of you is leaving? I should put my glasses on. Maybe I'll be able to see better. Nice to spend time with you. Peggy says, I'm glad you decided to have this live stream. I'm glad too, you know, but the thing is, we have to get used to the delay because I'm looking at the screen and I feel like I'm talking over, Marlene and Sheila at times, but it's really, I think there's like a minute delay between when I stop talking and you guys start. It looks that way to me anyway, so.
Yeah, you're not overlapping.
Okay.
No.
So it's probably best to not even look at the screen and just look at what, when you guys are talking instead of, or listening to you instead.
Right.
So, yeah, so I think we talked to Octoly. PR. Do we want to talk wigs? Sheila's going, no.
I can't get my wig off.
We're trying to get Sheila to get into the wigs with us.
Nope. Not gonna happen. I'll live my wig life through y'all.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to live my wig life through my good friend Marlene up there with her. Oh my God, that looks so pretty on you.
Thank you.
That
I can't even stand a scarf or a cap on my head. I can't. I just.
So, you know, with wigs, and I can see, I think Mary Ellen said yes, wigs. So wigs are going to be a weird topic because a lot of people are not going to really like them. Oh my God, who is that from Raymond, New Hampshire? I just saw Raymond, New Hampshire pop in.
Paula Chamberlain.
Paula, Raymond, New Hampshire, you are like 15 minutes away from me. Do you realize that? May not know where I am, but yeah, Raymond, New Hampshire is right up the street. So wigs. My wig journey, or when I started to talk about wigs, was basically a PR thing. You know, the very first wig company that reached out to me, I think it was Uniwigs. Uniwigs first? I think Uniwigs was first and Henry Magoo was second. So, you know, you always remember your first, I guess. But that's really what happened, Mary, was that Uniwigs had reached out to me. And at the time, I think they reached out to a number of other content creators. And they sent me a couple of short wigs. I reviewed them. And I loved just being able to plop something on my head and having good hair almost all the time. It is like amazing, right? So to me, that was like, oh yeah, I want to do a video, put a wig on.
You know, they reached out to me, Uniwig, when they reached out to everybody else. And I said, sure. And I wanted one of the ones, I guess it was from the La Vivid collection, is it? The one that has the really pretty purple ones and stuff. And they said, oh, no. It was from another line that they had. And I thought, I'm not going to put on a wig. What are you, crazy?
Yeah.
No, look at me.
I remember when they wouldn't let you have the wig you wanted, Marlene, and you told them to contact me because it was right after I'd been diagnosed with breast cancer.
That's right.
And Peggy S says, I'm with Sheila. I can't even deal with a hat or a scarf. I made the decision that if I lost my hair, I was just going to be bald. That's what an aversion I have to something on my head. I've worn a wig before and it just drove me crazy. So I admire y'all. I like seeing your wigs, but no, you're not going to get me in a wig. Not going to happen.
Well, when we were going down to visit you in South Carolina, we wanted to do a little ponytail on the back of we had planned we were going to wear these baseball hats with ponytails hanging out of the back and just take a picture of the back of our heads looking at the ocean. And that was how we were going to like say, look, we're together. But Sheila would not do the ponytail. Remember that, Sheila? It was so funny.
It's because of my hair showing. You know, I could have worn a ball cap ponytail before, but with this hair showing, I thought it's gonna not be very flattering. I'm gonna look like Billy Ray Cyrus years ago.
Yeah. So Uniwigs, they were really good to me when they sent me. I think I have like 3 or 4 different wigs from Uniwigs. I will tell you that my contact in Uniwigs is a little bit hard to work with at times because he's very, you know, he'll reach out to you and then it can be 2 months later and all of a sudden something shows up in your doorstep. But Uniwigs was pretty good to work with in that sense. And then Henry Magoo, which I have on my head right now. This is the initial Henry Magoo, the very first Henry Magoo wig I got, Hayden in 14H. This is my favorite. And color and style is very relaxed. It actually looks very natural in real life, you know, with lights on, it might be a little shiny, but in real life it isn't. And then I bought a bunch of little, I call them fake buns, but they're wraps, you know, the little curly wraps. Many of you have seen that. I put my hair up, I put a wrap on it, so it looks like I have really long hair. And then those fake ponytails. Today I had a ball cap on with the long ponytail hanging out with the purple ends. Marlene, you have one of those ponytails, but
I do.
what color was yours?
I'm sorry?
What color was yours?
Mine
Purple.
is a dark brown with purple at the end.
Okay, yeah.
Marlene, have you worn your wigs during the summer in Florida? Because Elaine Holiday says there, there's no way she could wear a wig in Florida, the summer heat, the humidity and the heat. Have you had any problems wearing yours during the
No,
summer?
I wear a wig every day. And when I'm in Florida, actually, I wear more wigs in Florida than I do in Kansas, because in Kansas I have where I could get my roots done. And I don't have any place where I can go here where it's reasonable like it is in Kansas. Here, I'm going to pay $250 just to get my roots done. And I'm not going to pay that. I could buy a wig for that. So I wear my wigs in Florida. I even wear it when we go to Fort Lauderdale. I go on the 2.5-hour drive with my wig on, and I have my wig on all day. It doesn't bother me at all. They have what's called the wefted cap, which provides the ventilation, and it doesn't feel hot. Now, some ladies say that the human hair wigs are more comfortable in the summer to wear than the synthetic wigs. I've only got one human hair wig, and it's too long. It's long in length. It's about 16 inches. So I really don't wear that one, but I don't have any problem with the synthetics.
Robinson 31, this isn't related to PR, but they're asking, what is the worst advice you have seen on YouTube?
The worst advice as far as like makeup, or just advice in general?
They didn't say. And I just want everybody to know I'm on good behavior tonight.
Oh,
It's going to be good.
So I'll jump in and say that. I think there's a lot of really bad skincare advice out there. I think there's a lot of people that think they're experts when they're not. And I think there's a lot of people that watch videos that want to believe what they're seeing and hearing, that they blindly will follow what that person says.
Right.
And unfortunately, there are some people that will jump on the latest and greatest for views, basically. When, to me, I don't see how anyone can use something for 4 days and say it is the best thing since sliced bread. Jay, people can see you in the window. Can you see him? You might.
Yes, I saw him.
Yeah, and so he was making all that noise in the kitchen, putting the dishes away. That's why I was giving him the evil eye. But you are being able to, you're seeing. So now he's going to come sit here. I knew this was going to happen. No, he's not. But yeah, I just think that you have to really use a lot of common sense, and not necessarily Retin-A did not work for me in a week.
No.
Barely 6 months, I was starting to see some little difference. I still use the Olay retinol on my eyes for my retin, to use as my retinol around my eyes. I've used that for years. I like that enough that I don't want to stop using it. And then I have other eye creams and stuff that I'm testing, but even the City Beauty one that I'm using now, I think it's been like going on 6 weeks. I couldn't tell you if that is filling in my wrinkles. I don't think so. I think it makes my eyes feel good. I think it takes away the puffiness so far, but I need to use it longer to really know. And I'm sure you agree with me fully, both of you.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And it's exactly what you're saying. I mean, people come on and they say that this is, like you said, the latest and the greatest. And unfortunately, there are some viewers that just believe it, and it takes a while for products to work. And right along those same lines about the bad advice, I think one of the worst, I guess it's one of my biggest pet peeves, is when I see someone giving advice to over 50 of the do's and the don'ts for over 50. It makes my skin crawl. It makes me so angry when I see content creators saying, if you're over 50, you can't use shimmers, or if you're over 50, you can't use a red lipstick. And I'm like, if you're over 50, you have to cut your hair this long. And I'm like, really? Are you kidding me? And then, of course, they could say anything they want. It's their channel, their platform. They could say whatever they like. My heart just goes out to the viewers that are believing this. Yeah. I mean, whatever makes you happy.
Absolutely.
Mary Ellen says, the reason I love you girls so much, you're always honest. Real is real. We do, the three of us, I'm going to speak for those two. We do try and keep it real. And in skincare, I think you really need to know your own skin. You need to know what type of skin you have. You need to try things and see what things work with your skin. And I had somebody tell me about a year and a half ago, I tried that product you love and it did nothing for me. Well, I know this person and I know this person in my real life. And I said, I have normal skin. You have severely dry skin. Why would you even think that it's going to work for you? You have to know your skin. And, when somebody gets something, uses it for a couple of days and starts going on about it, I just have to wonder if they're getting something for it. I'm just going to put it out there, if they're getting something to promote that product. And I don't think the three of us really promote any products, really. We have things that we like, and I don't think either one of those two ladies there would leave you a link for a product that they had used if they didn't like it. Now, will it work for you? I don't know. What's your skin type?
Yeah, I agree. Products work differently for everybody. We all have different skin types, Same thing with wigs. We all have different face shapes. So one wig won't look good on you. Can take the same wig and put it on Marlene, put it on me, and be completely different. But some people hate the first look, reviews, and I understand that. But there are some people that really hate the first look reviews, and I will tell you that anyone that has Octoly is going to do a lot of first look reviews because of the 28-day or 21-day requirement. You can't use the product long enough to know if it really works or how you really like it. So I like a first look on the Octoly products. I got this. This is what it is. This is what it's supposed to do. I'm going to use it. I'll report back. It's either going to be in my empties or my favorites, or it's not going to be there at all. But that meets that Octoly requirement. That's the only thing I really don't like about Octoly is having that 28-day, or is it a 21-day window of where you have to mention that product. And sometimes the only way I feel comfortable doing it is saying, I just got this in, and I haven't used it yet. I'm going to give it a try, or I've used it one or two times, and I'll report back. That's.
Yeah, but you always say that, and then you do report back.
Right.
I do try to always say that. I just really feel bad if I'm showing something I just got and had for a day. Like, I'm not going to say this works. I'm going to say, oh, the lipstick is nice. Like I love these, I keep putting it on my lips, these little Color of the World lipsticks. Nobody sent them to me. I bought them. I don't like spending a whole lot of money on lipsticks, but I really like these lipsticks. I use them a lot. They're almost, but when I first got them, before I even talked about them, how did they last? I waited until I used them for a while, but I didn't have that 28-day requirement because I bought it myself. So,
and it's also really important to say, I'm using this product. It didn't work for me, but that doesn't mean it's not going to work for you. It's just not working for me. I'm not going to say this is garbage only because it didn't work for me. I mean, just even between the three of us, we have products that you may like that you love that No. 7 foundation. Oh my gosh. And that just doesn't work for me. It doesn't mean that the No. 7 is garbage. It just means that it doesn't work for me. That's all it means.
it makes my face itch to no end. But Monica looks beautiful in
And
it.
yet, right, and Monica loves it. So that's why I think it's so important for creators to come on and say just that. It didn't work for me. Something that I usually say is, this is not working for me. If it's working for you, please let me know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm putting my lipstick on. Yeah, these little lipsticks, I think Dolores just said that she has a few of these and really likes them.
I still need to get some of those.
I just, I mean, I think I have, maybe 2 months ago, I bought 4 more that I, have. So I've got plenty, but I have some of my favorite colors are in this. Absolutely. There's like 3 of them that are my favorite colors out of all the lipsticks I've ever tried. And I have some lipsticks, lip glosses that are high end. I still like my hard candy lip gloss. It's like, what is it, $3? I love it.
Teresa Tilly says, this is going much better than the last one. You're right, Teresa, it is. And Dolores says that she got a few of those lipsticks and she does like them.
Yeah, they are. And I like the, and I think sometimes I look at these little brands and I never heard of them. I did see them on Facebook, but I love the story of the brand. When you talk about a woman-owned business or an independently owned business and not a big corporation, I really enjoy when, like, this open formula. When you read the story about that brand, I'm like, I hope that I continue to like those products as much as I do. And the 3 that I'm using consistently, I love. I know I will buy 2 of them again, and then we'll wait until I start to really use the eye cream to know on that. But so far, so good. So, yeah. How's our chat room going? I can't really see it.
There's been no more questions.
Okay.
Just some comments and stuff. That's about it.
Okay.
I have just about stopped completely taking PR because I've not been that regular on YouTube and doing videos. I do have a product that I'm trying out right now, and I think you two do the same thing when you're approached by a company. If it's something you are truly interested in, one of the first things we ask is, can I have one for a giveaway? And if they say no, then you want a discount code for your subscribers. So I have rarely talked about any PR that they didn't give me one for a giveaway or a nice discount code for the subscribers. Sometimes that's it with me. If they won't give me a discount code for the subscribers, then I'm just not going to talk about it. But unless it's something that I've used before, something that I really like, or something like that.
Right. Yeah. And I always ask them too what their terms are. And if I've gotten, sometimes a product interests me and I want to say yes. And when I ask them what their terms are and they say that they want a dedicated video, we want you to do a 3 to 5 minute video just talking about my product. And right away I say, no, I don't do that. I'll include it in one of the videos if I'm using it, if I'm liking it, like I did in my favorites video. I included some things, but I really do like that pillow. I really do like that backpack. It wasn't that I was just, or the flat iron, otherwise I wouldn't have accepted it. And I just said, yeah, I'll include it in a video, but I am not going to do a 3 or 5 minute video. It doesn't work that way. And some companies will say, okay, thank you. And some will say, okay, well, we're going to send it to you anyway.
Yeah, I have a form letter that I created over time that when I get those emails, because I just get so many of them, sometimes I don't even read them. It's almost impossible to read them. And so I'll send out a form letter saying, sure, I'll entertain your product if I like it. Here's my terms. They may throw their terms at me, but no. So like Marlene said, if they want a dedicated video, no way. I've done a few dedicated videos that I don't even call them dedicated videos. I ended up talking about one brand, but it wasn't that it was a requirement. I did it because I like talking about it. It might've been a wig, it might've been whatever, but I just wanted to talk about it. But anyone that says a dedicated video, unless they want to pay me hard money, I'm not going to do that. And if anyone ever pays you hard money, that's the first thing that has to come out of your mouth. This
Right.
is a sponsored video. I've never had a sponsored video. So, but I know that if someone wanted me to do a 5-minute video and they wanted to pay me $500 for it or whatever they would pay, I have to disclose that right away.
Leather says she's only gotten offers for items that she has no use for, so she always respectfully declines. Leather, I know some of us here on this have gotten those. Fishing poles, kids' toys.
Washable,
Help you.
washable sanitary napkins. And I'm like, I'm 62. I haven't needed one in like 20 years. Are you kidding me? Are you really watching my channel?
Yeah, so Leather, we get that stuff too. We get it too. I got one last week, and it was for an Apple phone case. And I'm like, I use an Android. Well, could you just show our phone case? You want me to show it empty? I can't put a phone in it. I'm like, I don't use any Apple or Mac products. And then they came back and said, well, how about an iPhone car mount holder? I didn't even respond. I just dropped it.
The other ones that get to me are the ones that say that we have to buy it. And then they put the money in the PayPal account. And I always say, nope, not happening.
No.
Yeah, those are the Amazon things.
The
I
Amazon
get a
ones, yeah.
lot of them.
I never do any of those, ever.
Those scare me because I think that's about,
Why is Sheila laughing like that?
I don't know.
Teresa Tilly, girl, you have got it going on. You need to rethink the washable sanitary thing. Teresa says, Marlene, you need to use those for masks. Good one, Teresa. Good one.
Very good, yeah.
Here. That is a good idea. You know, one company that did send, reached out that we did accept from Amazon, and this was early on, and it ended up being this little company with these lights. I don't know if you guys remember, and I had Jay review them.
Yes, yes.
I love those lights. I'm telling you, if you live in an area like up here in southern New Hampshire, you have a power failure and the lights are out. Those LED lights are the nuts. I mean, they hold the charge like crazy. And I was like so happy. I said to Jay, we have to do an update review on that. Camping season is coming. But in general, the Amazon reviews scare me. And last week I had an email from someone, and nothing against anyone. I love everyone that dresses whatever way they want to dress, but you may have all received this email too, and it was from a company that had, and they said cross-dressing, and so I took a look at their website, and I said, you know, thank you, but no thank you. I said, I really don't think at 66 that any of these outfits that I could get my body into, or that I would want to share with my viewers. At 66, I don't think people are going to come to my channel to see that. You know, lovely products, but just not for me. They emailed me back and said, well, it's not like we wanted you to model them. Like, okay, no, thank you. And they emailed me again today, but I haven't read it. So who knows?
Leather says that she did get a company to send her some canned cat food for taste testing. She says, don't worry, I really have 2 cats. So at least, Leather, at least you got something you could use. And Mary Ellen says she's getting a little leery of some Amazon products. And quite honestly, Mary, I am too.
Yes, me too. Big time. Big time.
You have to be especially careful with Amazon with their skincare, with makeup. Sometimes I see people talking about, oh, I got this makeup, you know, here on YouTube, they talk about the makeup or the skincare that they get on Amazon. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, be careful. And it scares me. It really does, because you never know what they're going to send you. I mean, it's one thing to get a light, or to get I don't know, what did I get? One of those lipstick holders, the acrylic lipstick holders that I really like. I actually went back and I bought another one after they sent me the first one. But when it comes to makeup and skincare, it just scares me, because you never know what happened. Wasn't it with that A313 that they were sending out um, replicas or
Mhm.
fakes or whatever. Yeah.
I think it was Angie Hutton Flashy that said she got a bad one or
Yeah.
a fake one.
Yeah. And you got a bad one. Yeah.
Now I'm going to tell you, I love my air purifier, all three of them that came from Amazon. That's a product of the year for me. That
Oh,
air
I totally agree. I buy a lot, like my nail stuff. I buy them on Amazon and I love them. It's just that I'm just concerned about the skincare and the
Yeah, I don't want any skincare from
But gadgets I'll
Amazon.
use. Gadgets I will use.
I love gadgets.
I love gadgets.
Gadget queen. I do. I love gadgets. My favorite gadgets, I think, is from Trophy Skin. I have like 3 big items from Trophy Skin. 2 that I bought, 1 that was sent to me. So, I can legitimately say I like their products because I paid big money for 2 of their, I've got the Microderm abrasion. And I forgot how much that was, but I don't want to say it out loud because Jay's still here. It was a couple of $100 anyway.
It was a couple of $100. I bought mine with your link on QVC.
Thank you. Oh yeah, we should probably talk about links. But the other one is that the spatula. I love the spatula.
I just ordered one.
Did you?
I did.
Did you order one of the off brands?
I did. You know what? I ordered the Dermapore because I looked for the Trophy Skin. They didn't have Trophy Skin on QVC. So I ordered the Dermapore. They have it at Sephora, but they had it with Easy Pays at QVC. And because you have talked so highly about it, I decided to get one as well.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I really do. The spatula I use probably every other day.
I can't wait to get mine in. Hopefully.
Now, I have thought about ordering one of those dupes on Amazon of the Trophy Skin spatula.
Oh, you know who uses
I
one?
haven't done it
Mary
yet.
Ellen from Mary Ellen uses one, and she got hers on Amazon.
Right.
Yeah.
I was going to say, go right ahead and order one of those dupes off of Amazon because I hear good things about them.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I love, like, I have the light, the red light therapy in the morning. I try to lie under there in the morning, and at times when I'm really good, I'll do it twice a day. I can't tell you, if you said to me, do I see a difference? I can't say that I see a difference because of it, but I believe in the science of it, if that makes sense. The more I read about red light therapy, the more I believe in the science of it. So I spend like 5 minutes a day with my eyes closed, with the little eye thingies on, and I just let that, and I kind of bring my neck up, I stretch my neck up a little bit, and I just let that go to town, and it's so relaxing. I do like using that. That's the only thing from Trophy Skin that was sent to me. Everything else I bought with my own money from Trophy Skin, and they did give me a discount code, so I was really happy with that. But Trophy Skin is a company that did not demand anything. They did not. They did not have a requirement for a video. Obviously, they want you to talk about the product, but another company that didn't demand anything but wanted me to talk about it, and I think Marlene, you have it from them too, is Irresistible Me.
Oh yeah.
The hair extensions initially. I got the hair extensions.
The flat iron.
The flat iron. I love their little, I can't think of it, the black diamond, the little blow dryer. I love that little blow dryer. And those were sent to me, and use our link. Please show, if you talk about the product, please show how how it works. Hopefully you like it and you'll share it. No demand. They never said a 5-minute video, a 10-minute video by this day or that day. And I really like that. So when I get something and no demand attached to it, I think that's the way it should be, because then when I do talk about it, it's because I want to talk about it and not because I have a 28-day deadline to mention this product, if that makes sense.
Linda.
I was going to say hello to Linda. And Mary Allen says she had that Amazon spatula dupe in her cart, and it was taken off as currently unavailable. Mary, let me know. Let me know if it comes back, and then I'll get it.
Yeah, I hear it's supposed to be really good, that dupe. So. Who else? Oh, thank you. I can see we're all looking gorgeous. I don't know if I don't think I'm looking that gorgeous, but I think they're looking gorgeous. Um, links, Marlene, magic links. You use magic links. Sheila, you use magic links.
Yes.
I use them occasionally. The last couple of videos I've done, I don't think I've linked anything below. But yeah, I use them occasionally.
Yeah, I use them all the time, and I had stopped for a while, and it was primarily I had stopped because I was like, okay, nobody's going to look at this. And then quite a few viewers would say to me, hey, you didn't link this, or what are you wearing? What wig are you wearing, or what top are you wearing, or something. So now I just put everything in there. And before I had magic links, because the links are so long on the sites, I would have to take the link from the website, go to bit.ly to shorten it, and then put it in. While with magic links, you just have to find the product, click on the little icon that we have on our desktop, and then it just creates a link. Well, what we get is basically pennies. It could be, I don't know, 3 or 4 months before you get even $50. You don't get a check until you've accumulated $50. And that could be, for some people, it might be hundreds and hundreds of dollars if they have a lot of links. I don't do that. I just put wherever I buy the product, I'll link it. The only times that, like yesterday, I had talked about the NARS eyeshadow, and they didn't have it at Sephora where that's where I bought it. And today one of my subscribers said, hey, I found it, because I can't find this. It's unlimited. It was unlimited. And she left me a comment and she said, Marlene, if you want to link it, it's available at Saks. So I went over there and I did it, but I won't put 3 or 4 links to one product. I just do the one, and if somebody wants to check it out, they can check it out.
I don't link some of my videos. I'm just, talking, and I'm not really talking about a product or anything. And sometimes I put on what I have on my face because people ask, but I think, no, I'm not putting 3 or 4 links for one product.
I used
I'm not
to
going
do that. I used to take a product and put like Ulta or Sephora. I don't do that anymore. I just put wherever I bought it.
And I'm not a big Ulta fan, and y'all know that, but sometimes what I do is when you type it in and then hit the magic links, you can see where it's the least expensive. So I try and put the least expensive link.
Yes.
But I think what we're saying is it's more trouble for us than I think I've gotten 2 magic link checks. It's more trouble for us. We're just doing it to make it easier for you. If we were doing it to make money, we would be linking out the yin yang, and we're not doing that. It's a convenience thing for the people watching the video, because some of that stuff you might make 2 cents.
Right.
Takes a lot of pennies add up to $50 to get that check.
Right.
Yeah. I think maybe a larger channel can make a lot more money on their links than we can, but
oh yeah,
pennies if that.
Right.
And Shelia hit it right on the nail on the head, or whatever, when you said it is a lot of work for us to create those links, and I'm lazy with it. I really am. I'll link some of them. And like I think Marlene said, I just link to wherever I bought it. I don't have the time to hunt around. And if someone uses a link, they use a link. Sometimes when I don't link something, one of you will say, oh, Monika, where'd you get this? Or you didn't link that. Then I'm going, people actually do read the description box, and they do, in some cases, want a link, and I need to be better with it. But
Right. The only time that I'll search, I think Sheila said this, is finding the least expensive.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm looking at a drugstore product, for example, even if I bought it at Ulta, I'll go over and I'll see how much is it at Walmart, or how much is it at Target. And that's the one I'll link. I won't link the Ulta. I'll link the least expensive one that I found, but it does take a long time. I think, yeah, on yesterday's video, I spent a little over 2 hours doing my description box.
The way I do it is I search the product first, and because I have the extension on my laptop, then
Right.
all that are monetized through Magic Link show up, and I just pick the one that's the least expensive. And Mary Allen says, I love to use y'all's links, and I appreciate you for doing it. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're
Thank you,
welcome.
thank
And Linda Morocco, let me adjust my contacts. Linda, I don't know if anyway, Linda wants to know, she came in late. Do you ladies recommend buying makeup or skincare on Amazon? Sorry, I came in late and might have missed it.
I don't recommend it.
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Not at all. I'll pay more for it at Ulta before I buy it at Amazon. Now, there are some products that I have bought on Amazon that I have in my Amazon store, but that's because I really have bought them on Amazon and I know the company. But if I don't know the company, if it's like some unheard of, some third party.
Yeah.
I
Good
won't.
night, Maureen. Y'all tell Maureen good night. She's got to
Bye,
go take a bath.
Maureen. Thank you.
Marlene, thanks for coming.
Sorry I interrupted. I just wanted her to hear us before she left.
Yeah, and before anyone else leaves, we understand if you have to pop out, we've been live for a while, but truly we appreciate every single one of you.
Yes.
And I know
Thank you so
we always
much.
try to say that in our videos, how much we really appreciate our subscribers. I swear I have the best group of subscribers ever, but I think we all feel that way.
Yes.
But the magic links, I think, Marlene, I think you were saying about, hunting down or buying off Amazon or something like that. That's what you're saying. Yeah.
Like, for example, the eyeshadow you can go to their website, or has an Amazon store. So the palette, if you go to the You Can Be website, the palette might be like $14 or $15, but it'll be $10 on Amazon. Well, I'll buy it from Amazon. I'll link it from Amazon, but it's the You Can Be. They have a storefront, so it's not a third party.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
It makes a lot of sense. And it makes a lot of difference too, to know whoever you're buying it from.
Right.
Sure.
Hello to Carla, Real Chicks TV. Dolores, the baking diva, has got to leave. Kathy's Beauty Care Chats is here.
Hi, Kathy.
And Tara T. So, hello.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, I know that sometimes Sunday nights are a little bit tough for the live streams, but we just thought it'd be fun to get together tonight and do this. And I think we're going to be going on an hour.
Oh, wow.
I know, huh? So it's like you always worry about, what are we going to talk about? Is anyone going to come watch and all that stuff? And we just figured we talk about the PR, the good, the bad, the ugly. And I think overall, though, can I summarize overall and say that PR, for me anyways, has given me a lot of opportunities to try different products, some high end, some low end, and basically share those with you guys so that you can see what we're getting. But that to me, that's the good part about the PR. And I think the bad, I just don't buy into it. I don't buy into it.
No.
Don't ever buy into someone that says, I've been using this for a week and it made all my wrinkles disappear.
Right.
That's baloney for sure.
Somebody, it also, there are some that say you have to have it. You have to have this. You have to go out and buy this. No, you don't have to go out and buy anything. If you are looking for something like this might be something you might want to try, but you don't have to go buy it. No. Right.
No, that's very true. And nobody should tell you have to do this or anything of that nature. But, myself included, there are times when someone talks about a product and I'm like going, I need to, or like I'll say, like Marlene, I'll pick on Marlene there. She was reviewing the wig she has on, or not the other wig, and she was reviewing her lemonade. I looked at that review and I said, "Oh, I gotta have that with it." But I did not buy it. My husband sitting over there giving me an evil eye. Did you buy another wig? No, I did not buy it.
Your husband is in the chat box,
Uh-oh.
and he says Monica goes out and buys everything.
Is that what he said?
Hey, Jay.
Someday I wish that would be true. But well, thank you for coming into the chat room, Jay. But no, I don't buy everything. I do try.
I want to say something. I just heard about something like Zoom, but it's called like party. It's a party. So it's like if everyone that's in the chat room, they'd be able to be in here too. I just don't know anything about the program. I just heard it about it this afternoon. So maybe that's something we could take a look at and see if we could do.
Yeah, I downloaded the app for that.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did. I downloaded it last night, and I can't remember. Somebody was talking about it, and I saw it. I can't remember who it was now. This is really terrible, but I downloaded the app last night. I haven't really looked at it. I'm not too sure if you can live stream with it.
Oh.
But you can invite a number of people in, and you can record it, I believe, but I'm not too sure. See, with the Zoom right now, it's not being recorded, it's being live streamed, and the final recording will sit on YouTube. So yeah. So that's
So will this now stay on your channel as a video?
Yes. Unless I delete it, so I have no idea what the final quality is going to be like, but
okay.
Lisa from Lisa Monique Beauty. Hey, Lisa. She wants to know what it's called.
I can't remember what it's called. It's something party. I can't remember what it is. Actually, you know where I saw it, Monica? I saw it on Bren was talking about it on the Wig Studio One, Wigs and Topper.
It's called House Party.
House Party. That's it.
Party. And it's red and it's got like these two yellow hands clapping. So it's called House Party.
House Party.
I do have the app, but like I said, I've downloaded it, but I haven't, I haven't started to use it. I really don't know. You can sign up. I think it's free. There's probably a paid version too, but I really don't know. But this will be when we stop the live stream, I'll go into the video and edit it. I'll put your links in there because right now there's no links. So I'll link, Sheila's channel and Marlene's channel, and we'll throw the thumbnail up and all that. But because I didn't schedule it through YouTube, I went through Zoom to get us all three in the room. The only way I could figure out how to do it is this way. Maybe there's another way, but this is the only way I could figure out to get all three of us. And I'm actually sitting in where my home office is right now because I'm not able to go into work. So I have my computer all set up here in my dining room and files all over the place. And I said, I'm just going to stream from here. I wasn't going to lug everything into the filming room, so to speak. But Zoom works pretty good. I just don't know what the final quality will be.
You look really good in that location, Monica.
Yeah, Monica, you do.
Oh, between my two windows?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys noticed it, but I looked outside because Jay, sometimes he's like, the other day I was doing a class and he's out in the window and I'm teaching a class, he's out there. So fresh boy. So we're on an hour. What do you say, ladies? Should we say goodnight to everyone?
Yeah, we don't want them to get sick of us.
I know. Any final words? Anyone want to say anything to any before we sign off? And you guys out there that are watching this, please let us know in the comments whether or not you like this format, if you want us to come back and do it again. I think I can convince these two ladies to come on, and I think that maybe Marlene and Shelia can also ultimately download the app and do the same thing on their channels. So that'll be kind of fun, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All righty. So night, everyone. Stay safe. I know it's really challenging out there, and we're praying that we all get through this just fine. I'm sure we will. I always say keep a positive attitude. My thoughts and prayers are with every single one of us, and certainly Barbara and her husband, Denny. I said Ken, Denny. So you guys all take care of yourselves. For sure.
Thank you, everybody.
Y'all take care, and we'll see you next time. Just stay safe and healthy and
Stay
balanced.
safe. Take care.
And I'm going to try to figure out how to shut this off. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. And
Bye-bye.
don't forget, follow your passion whatever it may be, and thumbs up.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
I don't know how to, I gotta end the meeting.